who are baffled by cheating. Every day I scroll through Facebook, I'm looking for a particular post. I'm looking for those fucking bimbos whose man cheated on them. And instead of sitting there like a good woman, looking in the mirror and saying, my tits are a little saggy and I don't listen enough, of course that's why he cheated. Instead they want to go on Facebook and go, men are the enemy, men are pigs, why did he do it? I can't believe he did it, I'm so confused. What are you confused about, bitch? When's the last time you cooked him dinner?
Say what? What's up, gentlemen? So normally I don't talk about pop culture or people, but I've been getting so many emails from you guys talking about what's your opinion of this dude, this douche, Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate is the latest dude who's blown up, exploded for saying and being an outrageous, over-the-top, polarizing character. You probably have seen him, right? He's got, bald head, he's wearing like a leather jacket or a sport coat, he might be shirtless, with nunchucks, and he's always pretty much wearing badass sunglasses. Speaking of sunglasses, before I actually go into my analysis of Andrew Tate, I just want to recommend down below, if you are in the market for some badass sunglasses, guys, Enemy just launched some new styles. We've upgraded our website. We now have like a try-on program virtually that is insane. All right, these are the new Enemy 5s, right? And a tortoise, just super sick and badass, and definitely look like a baller in Vegas with these, or maybe the Enemy 1s, my favorite, right? Little gradient action tortoise. Or what about these, right? Matte black, polarized, silver detail. Are you kidding me? These are sick, gentlemen. They look amazing on everybody. Go hit the link down below, try them on. Or here's another pair of the 5s, matte black. They're just so badass. I'm telling you, gentlemen, if you are looking to upgrade your sunglass game, these Enemies are insane. You're going to love them. I'm going to link to them down below. There's also going to be a limited time special Andrew Tate discount for you guys that want to actually look like a bad boy and a baller. Hit the link down below. Check them out. Try them on. Because this new technology, what exactly, was a huge pain in the ass, but I'm sure you guys are going to love it as much as you're going to love the Enemy shades. Also, read the reviews. It's not just my opinion. These are the highest quality shades for the best price on the market. Plus, they're going to make you look sexy and like a baller. Now, back to Andrew. I started going down the Tate rabbit hole, and when I first sort of started looking at some of the things that were being posted about him and things that he said, I was like, what? Who is this dude, right? And what the hell is he talking about? I literally was like, there's no way he's serious. I feel like it's a cartoon, a character, a meme, right? He's kind of like this like real life meme. He's so over the top with some of the things that he's saying. I'm like, this dude, he's playing everybody, right? But then I was like, wait a second, I got to go a little bit deeper. And so I started to do a little bit more sort of like digging and watching some additional content. And I got to tell you, some of the things that he says, I actually think are really, really well thought through. And he is actually, I mean, you can obviously tell if you ever hear him debate or argue, he is a super smart dude. I find some of the things that he says absolutely horrific. But it doesn't take away the fact that he is getting so popular. And what I started to think about is why. Why is somebody like this becoming increasingly popular? Why is he so alluring to people? And really, I think it's because a lot of men are lost and they feel like they need direction. And they feel that this dude who's coming on and being like the ultimate like showman, totally outrageous, totally over the top, talking about all the things, how men are, and how we should be and what we should do. There are a lot of things that he says that I actually agree with, like hard work and, and being successful and, just rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty and basically manning up, right? And I truly feel like, guys in today's world have been struggling a little bit, right? We've become so beaten down by society, really like, toxic masculinity and you should be this and you should do that men have lost their identity, I feel like, and to some degree. And so I feel like that is why he is such an alluring figure to a lot of guys. Now, the truth is probably 95% of people that hear what he has to say will be like, yo, you're an idiot because you say this one thing and, you're out, like you're an idiot. But that 5% of people that are searching, that are needing, that are looking for something are definitely going to gravitate towards something like this or somebody like this. And so he has seized an opportunity. Do I believe that this is who he is? I don't. I feel like a lot of it is an act, just to be that person to attract those, I'm not going to say sheep, I'm just going to say men who are in need. He's not the first and he's not going to be the last. He's just right now the biggest, right? Thinking back, Elliot Hulse, right, from Strength Camp, he back in the day was very much like of this sort of mindset. And a lot of guys gravitated because he was basically helping dudes become like men and think about things from a more like masculine and manly way. But then there are other people. More recently, Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He was another one. He said something outrageous about women being average, and then, he blew up. Certain people loved it. Certain people were like, yeah, finally, somebody's saying what I've been thinking. Or even if I haven't been thinking it, the fact that you've got the balls to say it out in public, because we have been so conditioned to basically like be good little boys and not talk and speak up, and nobody ever wants to hurt anybody's feelings because that would just be absolutely horrible, right? Well, come on. It's honesty to some people. Now, the other people hate it, which is going to fuel the fire of building somebody up and him developing a following. And when you think about it, there are a lot of people out there. All these people, internet gurus, they all have something in common. They're very smart. They're very outspoken. They're very over the top. And they are aspirational in the sense that, they're all rich. They're all handsome. They're all dressed well. They're all driving nice cars. They've all got tons of women. Dan Bilzerian, another one. Now, the difference between Dan and all these other dudes is Dan wasn't trying to sell you a course teaching you how to do what he's doing, right? He's like, yo, just look at me. This is my lifestyle. I'm such an alpha. This is what's going on. Now, whether or not that's true or not, I'm not going to debate that. But I think, honestly, guys like Andrew's popularity and the manosphere, honestly, is a symptom of a problem that a lot of guys are feeling, right? A lot of guys feel that they are, being pushed down. They're getting passed over. They're not, feeling real good about themselves. And you've got people that come in and say, yo, you can be awesome. You're going to be a man, and this is how you're going to do it. I get it. I totally get it. But I also understand why people are so upset with some of the things that he says, because, they say that all publicity is good publicity. I don't know. I do know that he's probably absolutely killing it with the amount of people that are joining his course, right? There's a lot of people selling a lot of stuff online. And, I have talked openly before about my distaste for a lot of these like internet gurus teaching you how to do this, how to make money, how to do this, how to be amazing, when the truth is the only thing they're really doing is enriching themselves in terms of finances. If you truly want to change and accomplish all the things that you can accomplish, you can do it. And all the information that they're talking about is out there free, but some people like the idea of signing up and getting spoon-fed something. And the truth is if you're truly hungry, you're going to find a way to eat. So Andrew Tate, love him or hate him, he's doing and he's playing the game amazingly well, right? And I think he's a super smart dude. Do I agree with what he says? Not a lot of it. No, there's a lot of stuff that I can't believe anybody would actually say that, which is why I think he probably doesn't, and he's just using this and being outlandish and outrageous in order to build himself up into more of a celebrity, which is working. I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable doing that because I worry about sort of how I come across, and when I meet people and they say, oh, I saw your YouTube videos, I'm like, which one, which thumbnail that because that's the other thing. When I first started on YouTube years ago, right, I said some outrageous things because at the time being outrageous got you popular. Now, even worse, right? I've since taken a lot of those videos down because I was saying things that I didn't believe just to say them, just to try and get attention. And it made me feel bad about myself. And I was like, you know what? This is not the image and this is not the message that I want to put out. So I took that down. I do not consider myself to be part of the manosphere. I just happen to be called Alpha M because I had an image consulting business that was called Alpha M. And back in 2008, when I started posting YouTube videos, it just seemed like a good name. Now, the term alpha has become a little bit controversial. And, it is what it is. Andrew Tate is definitely a controversial, polarizing figure. I get it. Why a lot of people do not like this guy. But I also can understand why a lot of people do like what he's having to say. He's not a stupid dude at all, and he's playing the game perfectly. because of the way and kind of our society, right? We give attention to people that make the loudest noise, that say the most outrageous and do the most outrageous things. So anyway, I just wanted to wrap this video up by letting you know that I think you're incredible, and you just gotta take care of yourself and be careful who you listen to or who you pay or give money to. You've got to figure out what their motivation is. You've got to understand why they're saying the things that they're saying, and don't necessarily believe the hype all the time. I feel like he is a cartoon character that's become popular, and he's not going to be the last one. But right now, he's the most popular one. But they're coming, more of them, so get ready and buckle up.